I had dinner with these guys one time. They're called Sick of It All. No, I'm not joking. I did have dinner with them after a Misfits show. They went to Dots Cafe because of my buddy Ben Grosvenor, who was like, yeah, let's go hang out with them. And they like fed us even. Like we went to their show and then they fed us. And where were the Misfits? They didn't fucking feed me. There was not a Misfit that fed me. And the Misfits were up there on stage. And they dropped their robes and all of a sudden they appeared. And I was in the pit. And I don't know, I had this like referee shirt. I don't know, I was out of my mind. Still am. And our heart goes out to the singer of Sick of It All, who is sick. And like Michael said, he's sick of it all. And he, I guess he had cancer, or throat cancer or something, and he's in remission, hopefully. Have hope for him. Hope. What you know about hope? What you know about hardcore? John Deere. John Doe has the upper hand. What you know about hardcore? What if all of a sudden, like, Morgan Freeman got on stage and he was just like, like he had the best hardcore scream. I'm like, holy shit, his narrator scream is like pulsating, dude. And this guitar player has to know he's kind of like a cockatoo or whatever. Like, that hairdo. It's like cockatoo mohawk hairdo. A lot of guitar players have that. It's flair. It's like, look at me, I'm still rocking. Look at this. In this club, I'm trying to find a band who played here, and oh, it looks like a baseball field. Oh shit. He's like, you ready to play baseball? He pulls up like one of those batting cages shooter things, and he's just shooting baseballs at the crowd. My son, I got a call from somebody. Apparently he got on something called LSD and fired a bow and arrow into a crowd. He is Fred Willard from, was that Best in Show, or was that Waiting for Guffman? I don't know. I think it was Best in Show. He fired a bow and arrow into a crowd, and it's just like, what? Like, think of that, you know? Like, I'm on LSD and I have a fucking real bow and arrow and you're firing it into a crowd. Oh man, security would have his ass fucking just drilled. Where he even he wouldn't even get up to the doors. Like, where are you going with that? You got a bobcat in there? What do you got in this bag? You got a bobcat in here? Damn it. Damn. I'm trying to think of the weirdest thing I found as a security guard. I don't know, man. Lots of shit. There are knives and shit. Always a knife. I don't know why people think they can bring in a knife. It's just like, oh, it's just a knife. It's just a cheap one. You can throw it away. And it's just like, well, why are you going into a fucking show, big show with all these people with a knife? Are you Josh Hartnett? Are you trapped? Are you, I'm trapped in the pit? They should do a movie just about mosh pits, or do they have that? There you go, take it, steal it. Steal it and say it was you. You're a fucking punk and no one likes you. Keep him out of it, they said. Like, I'm talking to Sick of It All right now. I'm talking to them psychically. I don't think they like the band Skinhead. They're probably against them. I'm kind of an explorer of music. Like, I don't care if it's, like, offensive or whatever it is. I just kind of, I look for everything, like, and go, what is this? And, like, just listen to it and go, what are these guys? Or I just, like, kind of, who cares kind of shit. But at the same time, I'm like, you know, I'm just trying to figure, it's like the anthropology of it. Like, what is this? What is counterculture and why do we have it? And Sick of It All is definitely counterculture if their name is Sick of It All. They don't want to be a part of basic culture. Is that what I'm saying? Am I really saying this? No, but it's just, that's what, you know, punk rockers are, and that's what, you know, hardcore is even more probably counterculture. Oh, hardcore, especially New York hardcore. I recently got to not meet them, but I was standing right in front of Cro-Mags. They came and were kind of chilling by my barricade. I was being the security for, you guessed it, Glenn Danzig. And he is tough. He's adamant about, like, no phones, don't show me, ever. But the other bands like Cro-Mags and The Open, you can tape the shit out of them. You know, it's like, you can fucking tape them, and do your own little video and all this stuff. But some people, some musicians are going against this and saying, you know, like, do not film me, and if you film me, like 100 cameras go up, we're shutting the show down. You know, so it's kind of this, oh crap, I have to tell people that they can't show it on their phone, and but that helps the bands too, because you know, they make more money that way. I think it's like, if everybody's taping their live shows and then they're putting it directly live on TV, but you know, what about later lives? Yeah, later lives, okay. And that's what I am. I'm a later live show. These kind of are almost live because I post them right after I do them. And I don't know, I don't get much of a response to, you know, on Instagram. So I'm hoping I'm coming back with some kind of show for YouTube. And YouTube's where it counts anyway. And it's because I had a big following on YouTube once. I had a key phrase I said. My tagline was, get out your fucking checkbook. I played an evil car dealer that molests every person that ever walked. And somehow my kid got a hold of this footage and it traumatized him. No, I don't know. It did. I don't know. He saw me with a chainsaw hack up our friend Melissa, who's like a friend of ours, and she was just acting in a movie. I think he saw that for a second and went, ah! And I'm like, oh shit, you know, I have a confession to make. Your daddy's Leatherface. And, you know, he had to just figure it out eventually. And yeah, we were thinking about Leatherface recently. I saw the documentary on the main guy who played Leatherface. And he's like this really, really genuinely nice guy, like softy. He's a Pisces, like myself. And Pisces, let's name them off. We got Shaq. We got Kurt Russell. We got Catherine O'Hara. We got Bruce Willis. We've got Bret Michaels. We've got, I don't know what we are. We're these people who can feel people's energy. Not everybody can do that, so we're this psychic type that can feel shit, and we're a water sign, and we're kind of like Guillermo del Toro's Waterman movies. The shape of water, you asshole, and Hellboy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. That's one of my favorite videos. It features a woman with Down syndrome's head floating around, and it just keeps singing that. And I'm just like, this is the most imaginary thing since Avatar. This is better than Avatar, dude. Like, they worked so hard on that.
I can't hear those people straggling in the back. Y'all came here to celebrate, right? Everybody put your middle fingers in the air.
When you hold up the Coors Light, girl. Wait, hold on. Was that this one? Maybe it was. It would be something to go to this Outbreak Festival with all these hardcore bands. And we also thank this guy, Hate56, who's, you know, he's got all the views. We don't need to help him any, but I do need to plug that a lot of these videos come from a guy who goes to all these shows. Hate56, 3 different camera angles or something like that. Maybe 6, I'm hearing. God, I can hear the guy now. He's saying 6 camera angles. And he is also giving me shit. He's like, you need to plug it or at least show. But I don't think this is him. Yeah, they just said this isn't him. So, wait, hold on. Let's see. And this isn't the one I'm thinking of. This is just, the Outbreak videos. Which are good too. But you know, the sound on, I think, the Hate56, you can clearly hear everything. It's really good. And this guy, he's like, you see the Coors Light girl go up. She has a Coors Light. You don't let her go down until she's finished the Coors Light. And they are Drug Church. My friend Bobby, who I guess we had a falling out because I flipped out on the internet and had like 18 episodes. And it's because Bobby always says we're gonna do videos and we're gonna fucking do green screen and all this stuff, and we're gonna go back to doing not necessarily cars and the get out your fucking checkbook stuff, but you know, just other movies. And he's having me write screenplays and I'm just writing them myself. But then it's like he's gone and that LA just swallows him up. And that's Donkeyland. Yeah, LA is Donkeyland. And it is Pinocchio. I'm Pinocchio, and every time I go to Donkeyland, I get in trouble. And we need more of that. Yeah, it's like I just want to pose as a dead body in LA, and then when the cops find me, I just get up and I go, look at me, I'm alive again. I wasted your time. Boopsie bop, I bought my butt. And they're just like, dude, we're sick of this shit. Dude, this is the 9th time this month that we found you laying around. Now, if you don't get out of here right now, I'm gonna mace you. That's what I saw. I'm walking up to the Moda Center. Oh God, I'm not supposed to mention them. But I'm walking up to this stadium, and this guy's outside the stadium, and he's just laying under a blanket, homeless guy. And then this one guy's like, he must have run some kind of park nearby or something, and he's like, hey man, I've told you to go a million times. He's like, if you don't go now, I'm gonna mace you. I'm gonna mace you in front of all these people, you know. And it's like, these women are walking by from the Moda Center, and I'm like, oh, I got your back, kind of like giving them the nod, like I'm here, you know. Tough me is here to defend, you know, defend every person, every human, even men. I fight huge men to save another man. You know, it's a tough job. You know, it's a tough racket. Being a salesman, you know, selling you guys lies is a real tough racket. And they are the cast of Glenn Ross, which is a new play that they're doing. Was a play from the get-go, yeah. Bob Odenkirk just told me to say that because he's now in the new play that they're doing on Broadway. Glenn Ross. You see this watch? This watch is worth more than your car. Yeah, I'm trying to remember all the lines. I don't want to say that one line you want me to say, but you also don't want me to say. By Alex Trebek. What if you put Alex Trebek in, a Clockwork Orange? Like, what would that sound like? Would he be like, ultra violence for 200? I don't know why. Like, I thought he was good as, I don't know, he's gonna kill me. Loomis, yeah, and it was just like, I thought that was cool. He doesn't look like him, but it kind of fits him, Malcolm McDowell, as Loomis. I've had, not interviews with, I won't even mention it because I get in trouble, I guess. Never mind, keep that shit out, they're saying. I know, I'm happy. Never mind, I won't even say it because then they'll say, oh shit, that's who he's talking about. There is some confidential stuff I'm not supposed to ever talk about. And I know nobody's gonna hire or work with me because I kind of am a fucking mouth. Like a big mouth now. Yo, sucker, you got a big mouth. Just say that like when next time you go into a restaurant and they go, what would you like to eat? And just look up at the guy and go, yo, sucker, I got a big mouth. What you got here? What kind of food? And to see if he knows Civ. You know Anthony Civarelli and Gorilla Biscuits? That's one of the first shows I ever went to that was like a show with drunk people and cigarettes and, punk or hardcore. Was Civ. I wasn't old enough to go to Gorilla Biscuits. I was a little baby or something. Dude, they fucking took my baby body. These motherfuckers threw it in a goddamn hardcore pit. These motherfuckers tweaking, taking me, man, we're fucking straight edge, dude. Yeah, I was a straight edge baby at first. That's what's so weird. My mom, I just fell out of her vagina, and then the doctor said, you have a nice, healthy, straight edge, vegan straight edge baby. And I go, fuck you. And I looked at the doctor, and I already had tattoos. Next thing you know, I had this little beeper, and it went off, and I answered a call from Fat Mike. And it was also Johnny Rotten was here. Have you seen when Johnny Rotten tries to get on the Roseanne show? And he's just wandering around in the backstage area. And the main producer lady's just like, what in the fuck are you doing here? Who taught you how to do this stuff? You, alright? I learned it by watching you. Father's Day, little Father's Day impression for you.
Here's what your agenda is for today.
The drugs.
You see Pat Flynn?
Hey.
Pat Flynn is my age and he's got a knee injury and we're gonna make him fucking stage dive. So you fucking...
We're a stage dive band.
That is a fun fucking time to ruin your...
Move the fuck up. And then side to side is a new thing for pits. They go side to side now. I never heard of that. I'm just a little old for this. What's great is we're seeing these singers with white hair and shit. It's like, hey, it's never too late to rock.
Look out for each other. Let's fucking go. What happens?
Yeah, I just want to have a whole white head of hair and just get up there. And I'm in a brand new band. We're called the Ball Sack Flappers. Or, just, it could be anything. It could be anything. We're called the fucking Bunko Babies. No, we're called the fucking Shants. Oh, look at those Randy Normal jeans. Yeah. It's fucking Randy Normal jeans. Yeah, I don't know what comedian that is, but oh man, that's fucking hilarious. Fucking farts are always happening with me. He knows. I just heard my boss. Dude. They're blaming this fart fucking shit on me, dude. No way. That whole stadium, I'm not even gonna say it. There's a certain stadium that just smells. They got plumbing problems or something. And I smell it just at odd times Like it'll be like, oh, I smell this popcorn right now, and then all of a sudden there'll just be a whiff of like diarrhea. And I'm like, dude, this isn't me. And I just know they're like, oh, it's you when they like walk by. It's him. And I don't know. Maybe when I'm nervous, I fart. You know, like there's a lot of people. You're farting. And, you know, just you ever circle jerk and prop circle a mosh pit. It's called mosh pit farting. We've all done it. It's really fun to do. This one band, I really got them. It was some local band, and they were at Lewitt Brewery or something like that. And I loved the music, and I had a blast, but I had the worst gas. And it was the blast from the gas, and blast from the past, and blast from the gas. And I just